Hi, my name is Casey Marks, and this is assignment 1 for Dr. Gano, Criminal Justice 4650. The United Nations Convention for the Rights of Children is a human rights treaty. It's a large document, about 15 pages, with a preamble, 54 articles, and it was ratified and was open for signatures November 20th, 1989. Basically, the document consists of ways that we can better treat our children in the countries that signed that document, as well as how we treat their parents and guardians, and just giving them ways to thrive and actually have a chance to be something in the communities. It just protects the children from negligence, malnutrition, and tries to find ways to protect them in the system, as well as from their families if they're in homes of abuse or any other problems. And it also prevents children from being separated from their families, which is a huge problem in the U.S. with the ICE problems. The only country that hasn't signed the document as of now is the United States, and that's not a surprise since Trump is president and he has a lot of problems with immigration, and that's where we see all these problems with the kids being separated from their parents because they're American citizens and their parents aren't. There's really no reason why we have not signed the treaty. A lot of the reasons are because it would bring a lot of darkness to light, honestly, and it's already a shame how badly the U.S. treats their children. Just having to write the negligence that they have done so far would just be a backlash, is what I see right now. They don't want to have to own up to the mistakes that they have made. A lot of people, mainly Republicans, say that they haven't ratified the document because a lot of the laws are already incorporated. A lot of the things in the treaty are already laws that the United States has, even though it's not necessarily always followed. And they say that ratifying the treaty would be a threat to American sovereignty, which is not necessarily true. It would actually probably bring a balance and lead to a lot of positive things happening. It's just those people that prefer things not to change. And history always seems to repeat itself. There's just been a lot of these trends with how children have always been mistreated because they don't really have a voice for themselves, and this is a good reason why the treaty should actually be signed. I believe it should be ratified because the children are our future, and people that come to America come believing that they can get the American dream just to be split up from their families, or their children be thrown to social services and taken away from them because they don't speak English or they don't have papers, even though they came here seeking asylum. And that's something that we've always done, but now it's not allowed. It's not, I don't know. As of now, the United States definitely violates children's rights and basic human rights within communities, and ratifying the document would bring a lot of the disparities and economic problems that impact the children to light.